A few of you have asked for a machinery tour over the last couple of weeks since I've started doing these videos, so I'll take the time today and go through it all with you. Bear with me, it might be a bit of a longer video, there's quite a bit to get through, and I'll pretend like I know what I'm talking about when in reality Dad and Will have told me everything I'm about to say. Cheers. I'll start on the big boy, it's Steve's tractor, 8R410. One of 3 8 series we've got. This one, yeah, like I say, driven by Steve, spends most of its time pulling the focus drill, 8-meter power harrow, and the George Moat bed tiller for customers, and will occasionally be on a buck rake come harvest time. This is the 8400R. This is the same tractor that was on the tractor run yesterday and went on the dyno and performed well. 6 years old now, so we are trading her in. That's why it's in the state it's in. Harry's taking all of his modifications and extra nonsense he's got on there off of it. And next to it, 8R370, and that will be the same model that we are swapping the 8400R out for. This one's driven by Andrew. Primarily these two tractors will do groundwork, pull in 7-meter power harrow, pull in the discs, and each pulling a plough at different times, especially the 7-furrow plough, which requires quite a lot of horsepower. This is a new addition that you've seen featured quite a lot. JCB Fastrac 8330 icon. Primarily used pulling a Pichon tanker by Ant, and then during harvest it will be on a trailer. Ant does fill in doing some maize drilling at times, so we may well hook her up to that. Obviously, with it being new, we've not used it for that yet, but Ant assures me he'll be able to do it. We run a Horsch Leeb 6.300 PT self-propelled sprayer, 36-meter booms. Just grabbing this before he leaves. He's off out spraying shortly. It's a market leader, excellent machine. Here we've got a couple of our 6250Rs. It's the smallest tractor we would run and our most common tractor. Used for, we've got one on the tanker, they're used for trailer work, used for drilling maize, drilling beet. We've got a 250R and a hedge trimmer, dung spreading. Very versatile tractor, could do all sorts of jobs. Strong horsepower, lets us be able to use plenty of our implements on them. We've got a 6R250. This is a machine that's driven by Jamie, which you've seen out hedge trimming and topping previously. It's tinted windows. It's very popular. And we've got Blake's 6R250 pulling Joskin tanker, which is what he does for the majority of the year. Now, what a treat. Pride of the fleet, the Fordson Dexter, tucked away in the back of the shed. Off the top of my head, I think it's 1957 from the insurance documents that we've got anyway. Gets dragged out once a year for a local tractor run. Here we've got the handler, used for loading corn, loading beet, loading fertiliser, all sorts. Every farm needs one. Here we've got the combine harvester, S790i. New machine for us last year. growing about 700 acres of wheat, so thought it was best to upgrade. And I'll just swing round and show you the header. So the header on the combine is a 35-foot Draper header. It's a 735D. We've shortened the drawbar because at 35 foot, along with the length the drawbar was, it's quite difficult for some of us to get into some of the fields that we've got, narrow gateways and small fields. With the Draper header, with the belt pulling all the crop in evenly, we've seen a massive difference in how well it feeds, power usage. It's much improved on the unit we were using before. So here's one of our drills, Horsch Sprinter. It's a 6-meter min-till drill. Drill seeds in 5-inch bands. It's not one of our most commonly used drills now. Our forager is currently up at Smallridge Brothers, which you have seen in a previous video, a 9700. The maize header and the grass pickup are here. And we've also got a whole crop header for the machine as well, so we keep them in under the dry. You can see here the slurry pump that was being worked on last week. And then we've got mass deck reeler for the umbilical system. It can take 1200 meters of pipe. Then we've got the dribble bar, Vogelsang 12-meter dribble bar with anti-drip pipes on there for spring and summer when we can get spreading. So as I mentioned before, there's the whole crop header, the my header, which we cut maybe 200 acres of our own whole crop alongside other customers. And then here we've got a second tanker, Pichon tanker, in need of a bit of a clean at the moment, but it was working all the way up to the back end of last week. Both our tankers run on low ground pressure tyres and tandem axles, and they've both got 18-meter dribble bars on them. As I scan round, you've got the Bailey Bowser, mainly used for ferrying water or liquid fertiliser when it comes to spraying season on wheats. Bunning trailer, which was new to us in September. If you look up there, you can see it's already wearing a couple battle scars, unfortunately. And then with the new Bunning coming, we've got 6 Rollins here, which is our most common trailer. And yeah, we've ran Rollins for 25 plus years. The Bunning and the Joskin are the only trailers we've got different, but 1, maybe 2 of these will be up for sale if anyone is interested. If you leave a comment or you want to get in touch, just let me know. Like I say, we have a Joskin as well, which you've seen in previous videos, which has got the system that pulls the material out of the trailer instead of having to tip it up. But that's currently back with Joskin, getting a little bit of warranty work done on it, so it's not here. Here we've got the 2 muck spreaders, a 20 ton and a 14 ton rear discharge dung spreaders, which we spread some of our own, a bit of fibre digestate, but also spread dung for local farmers. Just as I walk back across the yard, you see we've got a couple road brushes here and a bucket for the handler. Road brush goes in the front of a tractor. Obviously, sometimes during harvest it's unavoidable that mud does track out onto the roads, but contrary to popular belief, us farmers do what we can to keep the roads clean. But obviously we all know that sometimes mud on the road is unavoidable. Here we've got the hedge trimmer, Shelbourne Reynolds HC1 600 head. It's as clean as it's been for a while. My old go-kart. And the topper, it's been put through its paces recently. And then as I walk around here, see we've got 2 of our 3 maize drills kept in this shed under the dry. We've got 3 Horsch Maestro maize drills. 2 of them are on 75 spacing, one of them being converted to a 10 row. The other's on 50 centimetre spacing. It's a 12 row drill. They've all got auto force on each unit, which keeps the seed at a uniform depth when the soil conditions change within the field. And with these we can drill maize, oilseed rape, we drill beet. The last couple of years we've drilled pumpkins. Very high performance, high precision machine. We're very happy with them. One thing I did forget to mention about the 2 maize drills is they come with a 1600 litre front tank, partner tank, which will transport the fertiliser back to be drilled alongside the maize. And then, as you've seen before, we've got the Horsch Focus 6 metre drill, which is now our primary drill. Does all of our winter cereals, spring cereals, and obviously, as I've mentioned before, we're looking to put one of the 3 maize units on the back and see how it does with that as well. We've got a 7-leg heaver subsoiler with hydraulic trip legs, which is used during maize groundworks mainly. Currently on the back of Andrew's 8R 370. You have seen this before, but just another quick look at the fert spinner. Then we've got mobile pressure washer. Alongside the mobile pressure washer, we've got 2 different fuel bowsers that we run as well for busy harvest months. And we've got 36 metre slug pelleter, which we no longer use. It is for sale. Again, anyone that fancies it, just get in touch. So we've got a cultivator unit. It goes on the back of either a tanker or the back of a dribble bar when we're umbilicaling. Buck rake, 10-foot buck rake, lime spreader. And then let's move around. We've got another cultivator there. We've got Pottinger mowers, butterfly mowers. We cut some 0 graze fresh grass for the AD plant, and they're very handy because they've got auger groupers on them, so the forager with the grass pickup can just pick up directly from the mowers. We don't need to rake it, which saves time and diesel. So in here we've got our 2 plows. We've got a semi-mounted 7 metre Kuhn Vari leader and a 6 metre Kuhn Vari master. Each of them up to 20-inch furrows, and they're pulled usually, well, the 7 metre definitely by an 8 series, but most of the ploughing is done by one of the 3 8 series tractors. Then over here we've got our 6 metre power harrow combination drill, and then a 3 meter at the back there. And then again, both Kuhns, we can take that off and we can use this as a third power harrow if we need to during maize groundworks. The 3 meter we wouldn't tend to use just as a power harrow. Then we've got front mower along with the butterfly mowers you saw earlier, and another buck rake. This is the newer buck rake. Yeah, that's what we've got in this shed. We run a 40-ton Mekmar grain dryer. Dries all the wheat before it goes into the grain store. This hopper pulls over here, feeds the dryer, and then it goes directly into the store. So we've been in here before, it's the grain store. As the grain moves back, we do keep some machinery in here. Got the Dalbo rollers, 12 meter rollers. And yeah, as the grain moves back, we'll put a few more bits in here. We've got 8 meter seed bed prep cultivator tucked away in this shed, and then 4.4 meter Simba, which is what we're looking to upgrade, which I did a video of 10 days or so ago, demoing the Kuhn machine. Currently we're running the Simba SLD, which we use before a lot of our maize ground. And then we've got the Krone 4-star rake, Standen de-stoner. And this along with a few other bits of potato growing equipment is up for sale. That other equipment's at another unit. I won't take you there today because we don't actually use the machinery anymore. But again, anyone who wants to get in touch about some potato growing / harvesting equipment, please get in touch and I can let you know what we've got. Here, tucked away in the corner, we've got a 7 meter and an 8 meter power harrow, which we use before maize drilling. Got a 7040R, 8040R. At the moment, you can see this shed, a bit of dual use going on. We've tucked our machinery up the side so that the farmer who owns the shed can stick some cattle in there. The last part for today, the Vervaet 6-row beet harvester, Vervaet 617. It's got a 17-ton hopper. Yeah, picks up 6 rows of beet at a time. There's another one of my fans following me around. They tend to do. So this is the machine that covers most of our winter work, and you've seen quite a few videos on it already. The machine can pick up beet at 45 or 50 centimeter spacing. And yeah, that's the end of the machinery tour, really. Like I say, the only other thing is we've got our forage harvester, which is up at Small Ridges at the moment for winter servicing. And aside from that, you have seen pretty much all of it, or at least all of it that we still use. We've got some bits and bobs that you would have seen in the background of old kit, and then some other bits that are for sale. But aside from that, you've seen everything. Thank you very much for watching. Give us a like, subscribe, and comment if you've got any questions. Thank you very much.